Hello and welcome everyone. Myself Mijanur Rahaman, and today my topic of discussion is Introduction to Nervous System. So today we will discuss about the division of nervous system like central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Now, division of nervous system. Nervous system controls all the activities of the body and it is quicker than other control system in the body, namely the endocrine system. Primarily nervous system is divided into two parts, okay? One is central nervous system and one is peripheral nervous system. So first of all, central nervous system. Central nervous system or CNS includes brain and spinal cord and it is formed by neurons and the supporting cells called neuroglia. And the structures of brain and spinal cord are arranged in two layers, namely gray matter and white matter. And gray matter is formed by nerve cells, bodies and the proximal part of nerve fibers arising from the nerve cell body, and white matter is formed by remaining parts of the nerve fibers. So gray matter is formed by the nerve cell bodies and the proximal part of the nerve fibers and arising from nerve cell body, and white matter is formed by remaining parts of nerve fibers. Okay. Now in brain, white matter is placed in the inner part and the grey matter is placed in the outer part. And in spinal cord, white matter is the outer part and grey matter is the inner part. And brain is situated in the skull and it is the continued as spinal cord in the vertebral canal through the foramen magnum of the skull bone. And brain and spinal cord are surrounded by three layers of meninges called dura mater in the outer, in the middle that is arachnoid matter, and in the inner that is pia mater. So outer to inner it is dura mater, arachnoid matter and pia mater. The space between arachnoid matter and pia mater is known as subarachnoid space, and this space is filled with a fluid called cerebrospinal fluid, and brain and spinal cord are actually suspended in the cerebrospinal fluid. And important parts of brain and segments a spinal cord are showed in this diagram. As you can see, the cerebrum, the cerebellum, the midbrain, pons, media oblongata, that is the brain part. Then in the spinal cord, the cervical segment, thoracic segment, a lumbar segment, thoracic segment, a sacral segment, and coccygeal segment. Now, parts of brain. Brain consists of three major divisions. One is prosencephalon, then one is mesencephalon, and one is rhombocephalon. So, proencephalon or forebrain, that is consist of telencephalon and diencephalon. Telencephalon is further consist of cerebral hemispheres, basal ganglia, hippocampus, amygdaloid nucleus, and diencephalon is consist of thalamus, hypothalamus, metathalamus, subthalamus. And the hindbrain is consist of metencephalon and myelencephalon. Metencephalon is further consist of pons and cerebellum, and also presence of midbrain or mesencephalon. So first of all, the forebrain or prosencephalon. The prosencephalon is otherwise known as forebrain. It is further divided into telencephalon, which includes cerebral hemispheres, basal ganglia, hippocampus, and amygdaloid nucleus. And the diencephalon consisting of thalamus, hypothalamus, metathalamus, and subthalamus. Now, mesencephalon is also known as midbrain. Then rhombencephalon or the hindbrain. So rhombencephalon or hindbrain is subdivided into two portions. One is metencephalon, which is formed by the pons and cerebellum, and myelencephalon or medulla oblongata, which is consists of midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata togetherly called brainstem. Now, peripheral nervous system or PNS. Peripheral nervous system or PNS is formed by neurons and their processes present in all regions of the body, and it consists of cranial nerves arising from brain and spinal nerves and arising from the spinal cord. It is further divided into two subdivisions. One is somatic nervous system and one is autonomic nervous system. So somatic nervous system is concerned with somatic function. It includes the nerve supplying the skeletal muscle. Somatic nervous system is responsible for muscular activities and movements of the body. And autonomic nervous system is concerned with regulation of visceral and vegetative functions. So it is otherwise called vegetative or involuntary nervous system. An autonomic nervous system consists of two divisions. One is sympathetic division and one is parasympathetic division. So first of all, nervous system, which is divided into two parts. One is central nervous system and one is peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system is divided into two parts. One is brain and spinal cord, and peripheral nervous system is divided into two parts: autonomic nervous system and somatic nervous system. And autonomic nervous system is further divided into sympathetic division and parasympathetic division. So this is our today's short introduction about the nervous system. So in this video we have already discussed the division of nervous system, the CNS, what is PNS, and their little branches. In the further video we will discuss about more in nervous system videos. So keep your eyes on my channel to watch the videos about nervous system. So thank you so much for watching my videos regularly. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching my entire video.